Hey, Zach. Hey, I got a question for you, bud. I noticed that there's two DLCs for the game. Uh, one is one is when you click on special and it's Gladius and it's the end game stuff. And then there's the Gladius that you can start from the beginning. Hold on, my damn food is going off. Uh, yeah, yeah. Well, what I was getting at is you said one of them actually carry over your save file. Which one was that? Okay, the one that doesn't start over? Okay, well, because I just started and I'm level 1 right now with the 13 verse 2, which is what happens after the final things happen with Noctis. Oh, well, I'm being, okay, well, I'm not trying to spoil it, I guess. But it started me straight off at level 1 and I'm trying to. Oh. Uh, I guess because I did the update, did new save files, and nothing seems to carry over, and I'm wondering if there's something that I'm doing wrong. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I didn't choose new either. I just went to special, clicked on it, it downloaded it, and automatically started the end game stuff. But if I clicked on the content, downloadable content, that's when it starts the newest one. But I'm going to the end game stuff, and it started me off at level 1 with less than 3,800 HP. I was just, yeah, I guess I'm just trying to figure out if the level, if I'm gonna end up having to grind because it's not having my actual level, or what. I guess I'm just kind of confused on why nothing actually carried over. Yeah, I was just hoping to have the same experience you did with the not having to worry too much about it. Okay, so I'm taking it to the end. Uh huh. Okay. So, I'll. Okay.
Want some?
Pirate just tried to interdict me. Huh. That was a little scary. Well, technically it's the power plant core systems. Yeah. What you call it a subsystem? I was like, I thought that was our core system.
Has arisen in several research sectors. All civilians must relocate to their designated refuge stations.
So all like shields and stuff, yeah.
Failure to evacuate will result in
So like knock out
incarceration
that.
or other appropriate disciplinary procedures. This emergency broadcast will repeat until the situation has been resolved. The Imperial Security Bureau thanks you for your cooperation.
You think that situation is us? Or something else?
The latter, I presume. Whatever it is must be a matter of considerable scale to warrant such a warning. Keep your ears open. These broadcasts might help us understand what's going on outside.
Arr.
I just realized something kind of funny. I'm carrying a whole bunch of booze, and I just got interdicted by a pirate. Well, he tried to interdict me anyway. Yeah. Let's just say I don't think he was interested in my cargo for the yeah. Let's see. Guess I should have bought the data for the system. Oh well, I can get it from the nav beacon.
Now, when you played this, how'd you like the storyline? Would you say it was well done for the second half of the game? Oh, okay. Yeah, but yeah, I just don't know what happened. Like, because when you go to the other part, you find out years later, so there's got to be something that they throw in the mix to let you know what happened during that whole time that makes you think that he was in limbo the whole time. Yeah. Because I myself wanted to know what he went through and how...
It's dead silent.
More like undead silent. Place is crawling with demons.
That's... Yeah, I remember all that. It's just that I wanted to be able to experience it and see it and not just hear it. I want to be drawn into it. Yeah. I can't remember if I've watched the movie The Taken Kings yet or not. I mean, the movie for this one. Sorry, I got Destiny in this. I mean, this one, there's a movie that's out about this Final Fantasy right now.
Right this way, gentlemen.
Yeah. I've got to watch it. Okay, so I'll take it that it's not going to be crap.
Honestly, are you even listening? Keep going a little closer.
I just feel sorry for Ignis.
Yes, that's a good boy.
The way now he has to learn a whole new fighting style, basically, if you know what I mean.
Found some kind of secret passage.
Led here by our guide.
Long as it's a step in the right direction, I'll take it.
Wait, what happened to Ignis then?
You'll have to play the game. I don't want to spoil it.
Wherever it is, it's a mess.
Well, I don't really plan to play the game. I mean, there's so many other games you want to play. I don't think I'll really have time.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna spoil it just because you don't want to play it. I mean,
Whatever. That's kind of cool. Yeah.
Jeez. These things gone haywire or something.
dude. Oh my God, I like the Type D car. Oh my God, have you experienced that one? Not the. No, Type D. Yeah, I know the Type F, but you remember what the Type D was when they added it, or no? I guess just a broad statement is, oh my God. uh. Thank you for shutting me up.
He says that just to lure me into playing his
No,
favorite
no,
game.
no. No, it's not to lure you. It's because we know your playstyle and what kind of games you enjoy. That once you got said vehicle or said whatever it is, yeah. Not to lure you into playing it. It's just to not give too much info. Isn't that what our media does now? They restrict the flow of information. I'm just asking. Yes.
Hey, Iggy. Think we might have found...
Oh my God! They were like the master ones. Oh my God! I was like, fucking Yoda, stand still, fucking Yoda, because I went through the
Oh,
end game dungeons, all those,
I
and it was
remember
like
that.
it
You
was
were
like
like
100 floors.
Yoda.
Yeah, it was like 100 fucking floors of, and you weren't allowed to use a single potion. So I had to use a sword that gave me back HP. Plus, I had to create a spell that gave me HP. So I wasn't technically using a potion. But when I went there, I had 12 slots of, I think it was like Ultima 3 healing potions for the team. Oh.
The control room. Got lots of monitors and stuff.
Which may...
Well, what made the game really interesting and really OP is when you got the black ribbon or the, I forget what it is. Is it the black? I can't. Not the ribbon. It was the auto block. Uh, when you did the, I went and got the special item that gave you auto blocking at the end game stuff, and that last level took me almost 8 hours to beat. There's no monsters. It was just a puzzle after puzzle. It took me quite a bit because I kept doing puzzle after puzzle, trying to find different ways to do it. And then when I finally got to the end, I didn't realize I had to jump on it. I was looking around it, and then when I would jump on it, I'd go too far down. I had to time it where I was actually right where I needed to be. And when I
Help us
take it
monitor
easy,
the rest
buddy.
of the keep. Does anything look operable?
Oh, I'm not. Yes. Bro, knowing your playstyle, you might want to go through and beat it just because of the games that you like playing.
I'm more of a low-tech kind of guy, but I'll see what I can do. What have we here? Huh. Looks like they wiped everything.
All of it?
Yep. Wait, I got something. There's one surveillance tape they forgot to erase. Almost like they wanted us to see it.
Well, then we best have a look. Whatever's on that tape might help us locate Noct and Prompto.
What of the Hydrian's power? What of my precious ring?
By the hand of the Oracle, they are with the king now, their rightful owner. And someday soon he shall use them to purge our star of its scourge.
But the crystal is mine.
Noctis and none other. Certainly not a puppet of the darkness and the demons it has borne.
You are the puppet, and you must die.
Wow. Epic fight. Epic fight.
At last you have arrived, Noctis. The gods have shown you their favor. As blood of the Oracle, I present you your father's glaive. Now, go forth, my king. Shine your light unto the world.
Spare me your sycophancy. I've indulged your false heroism for far too long.
You tried to save the world in my stead, but it wasn't enough. The crystal chose me, not you. Oh, rejection hurts, doesn't it?
That was fucked up. No.
Was that Noct?
No, just that scumbag Chancellor posing as him.
It sounded like Ravus tried to return His Majesty's sword.
Yeah, guess he finally got over his grudge. Even called Noct his king.
And Noct did not know that.
Let's move.
Wow.
If that's what he did to Ravus, there's no telling what he'll do to Noct. Looks like Arden bought himself some time.
Then we've none to waste. We need to find Noct before he does.
Oh, shit. So you ready for your work shift today?
I don't go until 7.
Yeah, it is almost 5 o'clock. So I said, you ready for today, or are you just like, And is it a long shift or a short shift?
Short,
Looks like
7 to
some sort
10.
of cargo bay.
Oh,
Then
wow.
there's a high probability the crystal passed through here at some point in time.
Me and your
Is
brother
there
made
a lift
a,
nearby they could have used to transport it?
me and your brother
Not
made a
over
comment
here.
about you that one day
Might
at
be
work.
something up ahead.
When you took that
What
double
day?
shift. We're like, yeah, he's doing what he does best, sitting on his butt.
Pretty much. That's what I had to do. We're part of it anyway. Just sat in my car and took a little cat nap.
But David, I know eventually you'll go through and play this game again. Just because it's a time to kill time before the other games. Just like you beat Witcher, I know you'll come back to this one. Just so many games came out.
Right here. Roger.
But yeah, when you get the specialty car part, you may have to look up where the parts are at. That's what I had to do because...
This is a status report from the Imperial Defense Force. The demon outbreak stemming from several research facilities has been suppressed in most areas. Magitech infantry units have been deployed to remaining sectors. The situation is under control. For your safety, a temporary curfew is imposed on all city areas. Your cooperation is required to ensure the security of yourself and other civilians. This broadcast will repeat until the curfew has been lifted and order fully restored.
Oh, they've got their hands full. Bet they never thought their little pets would bust out of their cages.
I doubt even the demons could simply escape from such a secure facility. It's more likely their master set them free.
Oh, wow. They're gonna have their hands full. There we go. This is like a survival slice thing at the end of the game. You're going through all these obstacles to complete the objective you need to complete after something that happened to somebody.
We ought to be close to the core of the keep by now.
And that's probably where they're keeping the crystal.
And most likely where Noctis headed as we speak.
So David, out of all the games you've played, what's the most memorable game so far? What's the most memorable game so far?
Oh, what?
Oh, you just got that?
Yeah, I was making up my lunch. That it get a little cold. It's only 4. It's only just past 4 o'clock, dude. Why do you think it was 5?
I don't know.
Yeah, I still have another. Well, not quite over 3 hours still before I have to be into work. Well, not quite 3 hours. Still over 2 hours. 2 hours and like 45 minutes.
Man, these guys are vicious. So like I was saying earlier, what is the most memorable game that you've played so far?
Most memorable?
Yeah. One that you're like, oh my god, that was out of this world.
I know, I mean, the original Mercenaries was pretty groundbreaking for me. First Assassin's Creed was another good one. Just Cause 2. Crossout, free game and it's free, so I mean that was pretty cool to find a free-to-play game that was that fun, that addicting.
Crossout. I'll be playing that one.
Kind of like Warframe. Kind of like Warframe. I mean,
Warframe was okay until they added too much content. I want to play it, but there's just so much in the game now.
Is that a bad thing?
Well, when they're constantly changing the controls, you constantly have to adapt to a new control style. And you have to find a way to switch it back to the original control style. Then they start adding stuff like, oh, you have a pet, you have to log on every 3 days or your pet's going to die and you're going to have to go through all that trouble to re-get the same pet that you had.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying.
Crystal, right here on the screen.
Then we're close. Do you see any
It'd be
sort of
better
control
if
panel?
they went with real in-game time. Like if you logged on, your pet's alive for like 94 hours. But that's in-game hours, not out-of-game hours. So if you're not playing that game, your pet's life does not go down. It's only
like the Citadel,
when you're
there
actually
should be
playing
a
the
barrier
game.
barring access.
Well, then we unbar it. You just tell me what to do.
Right.
Thieves cannot escape the hand of justice. The crystal is mine. Never shall I loose my grip. The crystal, the light, the power, all of it mine.
Want some?
I can't hear it anymore. Is it dead?
Not yet. It just disappeared. You never seen one that talked like that before.
No one's so fixated on the crystal.
I thought Irenaeus said the demons were afraid
Maybe
of
like
the
moths
crystal.
to a flame. Or it may be one of the Empire's alternative facts.
Well, whichever it is, that monster's still on the loose.
We need to find it before it finds Noctum Prompto.
Oh dear, I can see the light fading from your friend's eyes.
Hang in there, Noct.
Let's see what's going to happen.
Wrong way. Keep going a little closer. What's this? I think he's stopped breathing. Why don't you come and see for yourself?
This is the Imperial Security Bureau. A state of emergency has been declared, effective immediately. Movement out of and around the city is restricted at this time. All civilians must relocate to their designated refuge stations and await further instruction. Civilians who fail to comply with official Bureau directives will be subject to incarceration or other appropriate disciplinary procedures. This emergency broadcast will repeat until the situation has been resolved. The Imperial Security Bureau thanks you for your cooperation.
They've got nowhere to run.
And at this point, no one left to protect them, either.
Forget the Imperial.
This is the Imperial movement out of all civilians who this emergency.
I've got to check every nook and cranny to make sure that I'm not missing a thing. I just don't understand why they'd put a door that's green, but then tease you.
that son of a bitch even...
Wait! Can't you hear that?
Hear what?
Nock's voice. I heard it. Clear as day. This way. Follow me.
Hey! Wait up!
Uh-oh, sounds like a trap. Oh, that was a... Don't tell me that was a teaser. Oh, no. That's a freaking douchebag thing to do. Wow. We fought all the way there just to find out. You know how Gladius basically has that cut on his eye? That scar? Do you remember the scar? Quit munching on your food, fool. Calm down, David.
I'm stuffed. My compliments to the chef.
My pleasure. Did you enjoy your time with the Marshal?
Mm-hmm.
So, what's that thing on your face?
This?
Yeah, X marks the spot.
That's just a scratch. The other guy got off a lot worse.
Worse than looking like some kind of thug?
Speaking of which, who was this other guy?
They call him the Blade Master.
Hey, Dave.
think it is?
Catch you at a bad time?
Are you here yet?
Yeah, I'm at the Crow's Nest.
Good. Thanks for agreeing to meet with me.
Sure.
So, are you ready to move out?
Of course. What about you? Are you mentally prepared?
Of course. I'll be right over.
About time.
What'll it be?
Just the water's fine. Thanks.
Allow me to ask you once more. Are you sure you're ready to take on the Blade Master?
I went up against the High Commander and got my ass handed to me. I didn't stand a chance. And I never will unless I get more power.
Then answer my question. Are you ready or not?
You think I would have called you here if I weren't?
So you're ready to face death. Gilgamesh awaits challengers in the deepest recesses of those ruins. It's been 30 years since we uncovered the caves. We've sent countless expeditions, but all of our efforts have afforded us no rewards. And no survivors.
Except for you. You undertook the trial, and you made it back alive. Barely.
Let's move.
Oh shit!
Did you tell your friends why you were taking off?
Just said it was... Didn't want him getting all worried about me.
Or knowing your pride took a beating.
I can't believe what happened at the very end.
Alright, I've got this. No turning back now.
Oh my gosh, so many dead people. Guess Gilgamesh was no joke for him. Hundreds of people with swords through their body.
They're alive.
Not for long.
Fine. Have you come to prove your might?
Who are you?
One of many who haunt these grounds, following our leader in death as in life. Not what our souls long, clinging to the vestiges of our past. To test those determined to become the King's shield, and prepare them to inherit the power they pursue.
The Blade Master's men have sworn their loyalty both before and beyond the grave, scaring off the unworthy.
Then they better prepare for disappointment. I don't scare easy.
Pathetic.
Hey babe, how was work? You need a nap? I poached some eggs. I actually boiled them so I could make egg salad later. Well, you should see it on the counter.
It's over.
Yours, Marshal. Well, don't mind if I do. Just like I taught you. Ready? And rare.
You come to prove yourself worthy of my mantle?
I do. I am here to undertake the trial of Gilgamesh.
And what is it you hope to glean?
Power. And you're gonna give it to me.
Is that so?
Ready or not. Want some?
Brute force alone does little to impress. Only he who possesses both muscle and metal of equal caliber deserves the honor of fighting beside the chosen king as his sworn shield.
You saying I don't?
A great evil threatens the people of your world. It is but the King of Kings and his shield who can safeguard their lives. All those unworthy or unwilling to rise to the task meet their end here.
Hold on 1 second.